Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
No fewer than 9 communities in Essien Udim local government area of Akwa Ibom State are now faced with a serious humanitarian crisis following a recent military offensive against unidentified bandits who killed 3 police officers and burned down a police station in the area. Correspondent Nelson NIGER reports that over 1,600 households have been rendered homeless and several lives lost in the aftermath of the recent military operation.
4 weeks after unidentified gunmen attacked a police station in Essien Udim local government area of Akwa Ibom State, there was a violent clash between security operatives and hoodlums operating in the area, leading to the death of 3 police officers last month. A joint military operation was carried out to flush out miscreants from the area, with emphasis on AKUGHA community, which was the center of the bloody crisis. Prior to the military operation, the army authorities had assured residents of their safety, noting that it was targeted at masterminds of the barbaric acts. However, the recent military operation, which involved aerial bombardment, left in its trail wanton destruction of property and loss of lives. According to a statement issued by the spokesperson of the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Mohammed Yerima, the operation was successfully executed and resulted in the dislodgement of criminals, while fleeing hoodlums were neutralized by the air component. Although the army authorities did not provide figures on the human casualties during the operation, it maintained that those killed were hoodlums unleashing mayhem on several communities in Essien Udim local government area. Unfortunately, the recent military operation carried out to clamp down on daredevil criminals and restore law and order in AKUGHA community has resulted in a humanitarian crisis, as no fewer than 1,600 households have been entirely displaced and are currently taking refuge in 4 locations.
We lost everything, even our parents. We don't know where to find them, even our children, our animals and our everything. We lost everything entirely. Then we run from our house to another place. Then some people help us and give us shelter and give us clothes, because we don't even carry any clothes. Even our properties, we lost in everything. That's why we are here.
Right now we have a more couple of challenges, which is just beyond security. We are talking about people who are actually displaced. Of course, you can see me trying to take down names of displaced persons, and this is where we are. And what we are also trying to reach out to corporate organizations and individuals to also come to their aid.
Essien Udim local government area of Akwa Ibom State shares boundary with neighboring Abia State, where activities of the Eastern Security Network, military wing of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, holds sway. Chairman of Essien Udim local government area, Anthony Luke, who denies links with IPOB, described the damage attendant on the recent military onslaught as collateral.
It took us time before we could unravel the mystery of the killings. So we got to know they were the ones involved, and they claimed to be members of IPOB. I don't know what they mean by IPOB in Akwa Ibom. No Akwa Ibom son or daughter will go to kill the police that is protecting him.
While it describes the action of bandits operating in the Essien Udim local government area as provocative, the human rights community in the Niger Delta insists that failure to comply with the rules of engagement in the recent joint military operation was responsible for the consequent humanitarian crisis in Essien Udim communities.
Not go and attack a society, a community, because your soldiers were attacked. And in attacking, the people who came to attack, they just attacked and ran away. They didn't attack and stay in the community. They don't live in the community. They are not members of that community. Why would you go and use a air bombardment? The sound of jet fighters flying alone, or the bombardment itself, as physical and as dangerous and as calamitous as it is, will remain with the people for long.
We saw it happen in Udoda, in AKUGHA West Local Government area, where there was a joint military task force claiming that civilians who were into Bonkri attacked some soldiers. We equally saw it happen in Oba Egbema local government area, where an entire community was sacked. So it is like a trend where security agencies pay entire community for a sin committed by 1 or 2 or 3 criminals in that community. So we are saying that criminal liabilities are not transferable. As activists, we are not supporting such bestial act, such inhuman act against our security agencies. But then, those who equally go outside the professional rules of engagement should be brought to book.
In a bid to arrest the worsening security situation in what appears to be a safe haven for violent criminals over the years, the Akwa Ibom state government recently restricted movement of motorcycle and tricycle operators in Essien Udim local government area. Obviously, the state government's action is a short-term measure adopted to deal with challenges of lawlessness and brigandage in the area. Perhaps it will take the collaborative efforts of all stakeholders, including the state government, security agencies, the communities and other interest groups to deal effectively with the menace of violent crimes visited constantly on innocent citizens and security operatives carrying out their lawful duties of protecting lives and properties in Essien Udim local government area of Akwa Ibom State.
Inside the Niger Delta,